Hi guys, my name is Martin. Welcome back to Master of Orion. We have an income of exactly 0 credits, which is the least of our worries. We have a Klagon fleet running amok in our system here, and we are only now getting a fleet together to take care of that. Um, I have a colony ship here, which was meant for this system. Yeah, I think I'm either going to resettle Ilya 3 or send it back there, but obviously I'm going to wait until we can combine our fleets. We have iron fission, which is going to take the iron drive, and we're not going to mess with the blueprints. Hydroponic farm in one of our new systems is good. You can do some population growth. You're okay, I think. Space elevator done. And you have no problems with pollution. What is it going to take? 15 tons here? Could make it 14 when we get there. It's a possibility. Where are we at? Lura. Where's Lura? It is kind of on the front line. So we might want to do some missile base and ground batteries instead. Like so. I think that's fine. We need the colonial revenue service because money is an issue. Advanced data center here. Yeah, okay. That's the Brownsy system. It doesn't need defenses. So yeah, why don't you just finish that and then you can put all of your efforts into research or even trade goods production. There's a Saurus. Good. Yeah, we're gonna finish that and then do pollution cleanup because it's a thing. And this Saurus is going to come down and help. What do we have here? It's a destroyer. So why don't you just go and kill that scout ship? And having done that, we can consider if we're gonna go here and help defend. They don't really have a fleet here, but then neither do I. But they seem to be focusing most of their attacks down this way here. So yeah, I'm not sure how we're gonna do it. Can the Saurus do this in one turn? No. Okay, so let's just move the whole fleet. Oh, they can't. They have already moved. Okay. Threatening fleets. Not that threatening. And you have grown. You're doing fungal farms. That seems like a good idea. And yeah, I'm not opposed to this distribution. So where are we at? We're here. Now they could go this way and kill this system, and there'd be nothing I could do to stop them. If they go this way, then yeah, then I'll catch them, I guess. Not before they do some damage, but before they can finish it. If they do and go ahead and blow up this asteroid laboratory, I'll be very happy. If they come up this way, then I'll be ecstatic. Well, look at that. Missile base up here, good. Ground batteries, even better. Pollution is under control, so sure. Let's just say... Oh, how are they going here? Okay, they have a warp gate across the galactic void here. This is 3 frigates. It's nothing to worry about. I have one Saurus here, and I have another one here, and a frigate too. The Mekla are running amok with a scout ship. And they have 2 destroyers and a shitload of frigates, but that's not a big problem. Do I want to send a Saurus up here just to? Yeah, they do have a destroyer up there. I think I do want a Saurus up here. Octa Prime has grown. That's nice. Forget about that and do a government support facility instead. Why don't you put that in front? Yeah, get that done. Because we don't like people on strike. Now he's kind of gonna come up here. I'll be there next turn. And that means, depending on how many turns these 2 ships are underway, I can pick them off one at a time, which will certainly be in my something in my favor. That's a frigate. Okay, I was about to say it's a Saurus, but that was wishful thinking. Speaking of wishful thinking,
speak plainly. We will take your coin.
Yeah, I know that. How much money do I have now? 161. It's still not enough for a trade deal with the Mekla, I think. How much would it cost? 260. Okay. I'll try to remember that. So they are 1 turn out, they are 1 turn out. Okay, now I have 15,000 points. And they have 10. And 7. So I could move these 2, but that's only 6,000 points. Did they upgrade? I think they upgraded the cruisers, because this is the cruiser 4, and one of them is worth 3,000, almost 4,000 points. While I think this one is not. I think I remember seeing that it was worth like 2,700 or something like that earlier. That's okay. We have another Saurus. Good and good and good. We do that. And then another one. We still have full food here. Threatening fleet. Just a troop transport. And a destroyer up there. But yeah, I have a Saurus on the way. Fakar has grown, that's just that guy. Okay. So we have a Saurus here now. We can't move in there, because that's just dangerous. I guess we're gonna just up our defenses here. That's the upgraded Saurus 2. So this is 3,300, this is 5,000. It's a vast upgrade. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to upgrade the rest of the fleet. Even if I had a space station here. These are just scout ships, right? Yeah, the Mekla are behaving. Okay, so now we have these 2 fleets, which means I can pick off one of them pollution, that's in our home system. Well, we're working on it, so don't worry. It's good. Lura Prime has colonial. What do you call it? The money building. Wait on the research. Just do the defense stuff. Alpha Ceti Prime is doing pollution cleanup. That's fine. That's one fleet we want to kill. That's far away. And that's another fleet we want to kill. Fakar has grown. Ground batteries and missile bases is a good thing. Okay. So what do we want to do? Do we want to take out the big fleet first? It's 10,000 points. Or the small one. There's almost an equal number of military points. 7,800 here. But here it's concentrated in a lot fewer ships. Plus they can escape. This one can't really. I think I'm going to take the cruisers first. And I'm gonna take all of my ships, obviously, but not the colony ship. Right. My odds are good. Whereas you can see actually the points here. How many points of offensive military points I have. I think I had like what 16,000 and he has 7, so I'm at 2 to 1. Now I can still fuck it up because I'm not very good at this. This will give me point defense accuracy and beam defense. And what are they packing? That's a beam weapon. That's another beam weapon. And 8 missiles. So point defenses and beam weapon defense is actually just what the doctor ordered. I want a high engagement range. And I don't want to hit that asteroid. These guys are also going to turtle up and come here, and the frigate is irrelevant. It's going to die in like one shot, so I think most of his missiles are going to strike that asteroid belt, which is wonderful to see. No, he snuck around. It's going to die unless I can get it out of there. Most of my cruisers are doing nothing, which is horrible to see. Like going sideways away from the battle. I took some damage on one cruiser, but that was it. And he lost 2 cruisers of the upgraded variety, so that was awesome. So I still have 15,000 points here, and he has 10. Now the colony ship I want to resettle here or here. So I'll have to wait until this one is taken care of. So you go in there and just wait a second. And then what? We have a frigate there. We have 3 frigates and a destroyer. I have 2 cruisers and a space station, so I'm feeling pretty safe in that area. Even if this destroyer comes looking for trouble, it's still going to be okay. Up here is a little bit more dicey. 1, 2, 3 destroyers. But I have a Saurus on the way and also a frigate, even though that's not much of a thing. Okay. So he came in here with a scout. So I think I'm just gonna kill that real quick. Just for the hell of it. And he went over there with his fleet. So I'm gonna take the colony ship. Actually, I'm not gonna make any mistakes. So I'll take the battle fleet and attack there. And then the colony ship is alone here. It can come down and resettle there. And then we're gonna do this attack. 1 cruiser and a shitload of destroyers. Now one of our cruisers is hurt. And I'd like to keep it in one piece. It is our front cruiser. It can go one-on-one with his cruiser, but I think if all the destroyers fire on it, it's going to die. I suppose his destroyers have, well, they only have 40 range with the fusion beam, so it might be able to run away. Now I wish I could tell this cruiser, to get out of formation with the other ones. I do not know how to do that. Ship speed, beam accuracy. No, this is the formation for me, but see that one, why is it hanging back? Come up here. You come back. Okay. So they are firing. I suppose I want to get the cruiser dead. Where's my frigate? It's here. Some of the enemy ships have already fired. Presumably at some of my destroyers. You should keep hanging back. Actually, why don't you just all come back? Especially you, hurt ones. This one could die. Get that cruiser dead, please. Good. Excellent. I think I lost 0 ships. I got hurt on a couple of mine, but as long as we didn't die. Yes, beautiful. No, I lost 1. What did I lose? Oh, the frigate. That's fine. That's fine. Not a problem. So, now it's repair time. we have a space station here, but it's far away from the front. But I don't like the Balrati fleet. What's it going to do to me? I don't like it at all. Oh my god, it's going to kill me. I know it is. Not marine barracks. I want to do missile bases and ground batteries. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. How far? 10 turns until we grow. Screw it. If they come here, there's just no stopping them. So I guess I just shouldn't even try. If I go here and repair and try to defend against the Balrathi, then I'm far away from the fighting against the Klagons, who I'm actually at war with, and the Balrathi could just as easily come this way. So I'm gonna come up here and repair, and then see if we can knock the Klagon out of the wall. I suppose I have space station at both of these star bases. I mean, both of these systems. Yes. So you guys are gonna come up here and repair. If you can, you'll kill that cruiser on the way, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. Depends on how stupid he's going to play it. Missile base done there. Good. Do the ground battery, then do Soros. How are we looking on? Yeah, the command point is an issue. Threatening fleet. Yeah. That's a destroyer. That's a troop transport. Nothing particularly scary about that. And this down in the Balrati front. Okay. So, what are we doing in terms of ship production right now? Nothing. Which is okay, because the command point situation. When this one settles, I will have one less command point. But he blew up my star base here, so that hurt me a little bit. I would dearly love to take, for example, this system here, which has 2 entry points into my heartland. I'd also like to take this one just on the other side of the Orion thing, but taking this one without taking that one would be strategically problematic, I think. Yeah, this is going to be my main target, offensively speaking. And we'll see if we can pull that off. I'm gonna pull these ships up here. And let's see what we can do. We hurt him, for sure. We took down something like 15 or even more, 15,000 points of material. You're doing a neutron collider. I prefer you do the star base actually, but you could do it quickly with the neutron collider. Is it per cell? It is per cell. That's going to give me +3 if I finish that first. +4 if I do it like this. How close are we to growing? We are pretty far off. It's okay. Do it like that. I guess these are just the troop transports and that's that lonely cruiser and a scout. Okay, so nothing to worry about right now, and well, nothing to worry about except for the huge Balrathi fleet coming to kill me, given half a chance. 218. Now a trade treaty with the Balrathi is going to be a lot more expensive. What I think I might do, though,
Speak plainly.
what I think I might do is sell them attack. What do you like? How do you like alien psychology?
We would take your coin.
Yes,
Have you keep your distance.
I accept. Do that. And then quickly, before they can blackmail me, which they most certainly will, because they are assholes, I'll have a trade treaty with the Meklas. That's going to cost me 291, but yield me double that in 20 turns. Goodbye. And I need money to upgrade my fleet, but I also need to spend this money so that the Balrathi can't blackmail me. It's quite the conundrum. You can upgrade. This one can't, but this can. Can I afford it? 321. I cannot. And I have no destroyers. So yeah, I need either the 321 or I need to get some destroyers into a system where they can upgrade. Hopefully the Balrathi will wait a little while before they blackmail, but I think it's gonna be close. I can just feel them looking at my coffers and wanting my money, like the greedy little bastards that they are. Let's do half and half there. Soil enrichment is done, which means now we can do this, and we can do trade here. It's in the rear of our system, so I don't need to do defenses. I don't want to do production here. Ship production, that is. The pollution is okay. How much are we doing? 56. So we're doing 9 credits in production per turn. 9 or 10. You're doing pretty good research here. You have +1 for something. I think I prefer to do research, honestly. And then this is just it has some flat production, which is doing something. I guess that's okay. What's molecular compression going to do for me? It's going to be armor and missiles. Yes, missiles are going to be wonderful. Neutron collider here. That's production. And how are you doing on population? You could do a lot better. This one is good. This one is good. This is money. This one will need to be done fairly soon. When they grow one more time, I think that's going to be a guy on strike. So why don't you start with that, and then do this one, then those two, and then the money building. That's a plan, at least. Missile base is done. No, missile base is in production, right. Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna make any difference if the Balrathi attack with that fleet. I mean, no amount of missile bases are going to withstand them. Missile base in Lura Prime. That's okay. And ground batteries, good, and a missile base on the way, and then Sauruses, good. So how far is my fleet from being in friendly waters? 5 turns. That doesn't make me very happy. And I can't upgrade yet. 321. 2 turns. Ooh, he's coming. What's that? Is that the single cruiser? It is. I would love to kill it. I would just dearly love to kill it. But I suppose he's going to run away. So these are troop transports, single destroyer, and single cruiser. The Klagons don't worry me as much if it was only them. It's the Barathi. The damn Barathi. Soil enrichment and the marine barracks for morale and general defense. In Vaka system, where are we at actually? Oh, here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely want some defenses. And you want a starbase. And you want the starbase right away. Screw that. Like that. Good. The Saurus is ready up here, and you have a destroyer, so that's alright. You come up there, along with the frigate. 3 frigates, 2 destroyers, nothing much to worry about as soon as I have my fleet up here. I mean, even now these 2 Sauruses along with the military outposts could easily turn those vessels back. 321. Yeah, next turn I have the money. Hopefully the Barathi don't get greedy just this turn. But they might. Oh, I thought it was the Barathi. Good. It's just the council. Hopefully I can vote for the Barathi without them winning the game, because I want to stay on their good side. And I obviously don't care about the Klagon one way or another. They abstain. And they each vote for themselves, obviously. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem, I think. Let me see how many votes are remaining. 35, 65, 74. Yeah, so that's pretty much the same as they have. But this is not halfway full, it's like 48%. So they're gonna come up right there.
I've made my decision.
No problem. So we get to be friendly with them. And how do you like me? Yeah, I still have that abstaining from voting for them in recent Galactic Council. That was actually 3 votes ago. But they remember. The North remembers. So I can do a 1-5 with gold. Or I can do the 3-3 with artifacts. Let's just resettle this colony. It starts with 10% pollution, so that also remembers the pollution that I had racked up earlier. Hydroponic and biosphere and cloning center, sure. And that's on its way again. We have the research, that's the good missiles, good. Artificial gravity is not the tech I want. I want the gravitic fields, but it's obviously on the way. But it's too far to really to really plan on. I'm gonna go this one because it'll help our research and it'll give us the opportunity to terraform, even though we're not gonna do it right now. Well, we might, some places. Troop transports, I don't care about. Destroyers far away. Another destroyer far away. Destroyer up here, not a problem. And that cruiser fleet is something we'd like to destroy, but can't. It ran away. Okay, so I come here. Ground batteries done. So we have something that resembles a defense in this sector. And this is something we don't need. So we could do a Saurus here. Our command points a little bit on the low side, but you can also do some pollution cleanup after you finish that. So yeah, then let's revisit it after that. You have grown. Yeah, you're just continuing your thing. And Alpha Ceti Prime has grown too. You're doing the pollution cleanup still. We need this sooner or later, and we might also need a Saurus, but not right now. I mean, this one is not really necessary. Just gonna take it away. After we build colony ships, we might need it. But right now, growing quickly is not an issue here. We have one more pop to fill out. And actually, let's just do those 2 research buildings and then clean up the pollutions later. That'll be fine. You and you are defending here. And then we want to keep an eye on this guy. If he comes back, I will have to kill him. Because if I don't, then he will come down here and make all kinds of trouble for me. So you still have a big fleet there. Oh, I can upgrade now. So I have 2 choices. Either I can save up money and get a trade treaty with the Borathi. That might make them a little bit more friendly. But if they decide to break
What is it you want,
the treaty,
plainly?
then the trade treaty will, yeah, if they decide to make war on me, then the treaty will go away, obviously. And it's 514. I don't like that. Well, it would make me 514 as well, but I prefer to upgrade my Saurus. It's going to be how much? 321. Now I could put in another level of upgrades because I just got some tech allowing me to upgrade the missiles, but I worry if I do it, I won't have the money to actually do the upgrade. So I'm going to do it now for 321. Done. And then that's pretty good. And then I'm going to upgrade the Saurus 2 to the Saurus 3, which means it's still it's Neutronum armor now, which doesn't take up more space. It's ion drive, electronic computer, and class 1 shield are still the best things I have. Augmented engines are still good, and the Dauntless system, of course. But then I'm going to go for the new kind of missiles. Let's see what the difference actually is. So one Merculite missile is 2.2. This is 4.4. And does it take up the same space? 500. Yes, it does. So I can do 4 of these fast ones. and then 11, and 11. Actually, I don't think this works. I mean, this strategy about sending one pulsar missile ahead with all the stuff, I'm feeling like it doesn't work. I haven't seen any indication of it working anyway. So I think I might want to go more balanced. Say 7 and 7, and then do a bank of Mars drivers. They only work in the front. Well, obviously I could, but that will cost more money. I could also do proton torpedoes. Pulsar missile is a regular pulsar missile is 4.4, while a Mars driver is 2. So it does less damage. I'm gonna do it like this: 10 proton torpedoes and 14 pulsar missiles. We still want the point defenses, obviously, because the Dauntless guiding system helps the missiles. It doesn't seem to help the torpedoes. Do the torpedoes automatically reassign targets? No, but they're not affected by jamming or point defense systems. No, neither of them. Okay. Okay, let's try it like that. Call it the Source 3, and that's gonna cost a bundle to upgrade, but we won't worry about that right now. And the Raptors also will be upgraded with Neutronum armor and ion drive and pulsar missiles. We're just gonna do 2 banks here of 7, like so, and you have the Mars driver and the nuclear bomb, and that's going to be number 4. Like so. Done. And the frigate, I don't want to upgrade. Okay, so what does that cost? For a Saurus 2 to upgrade, it's going to be 265. That's not the end of the world. Of course, the Saurus 1 will be more expensive than that. Okay. If the Barathi want to blackmail me, I prefer they do it now, while I'm poor, so they can only get like 100 or so. We might want to do a Saurus. It's 4 command points, so we have enough money for it, but probably don't want to do it here. So what do we want to do here? Do we need to do pollution cleanup? Barely. Why don't you do like this? So clean up that pollution in 1 turn and then do the trade goods. Hydroponic farm down there. How are we looking on defenses? Super weak. That's the Yarrow 2. Oh, that's behind this system. Okay, so it's not as critical, but we do want a starbase for the command points, obviously. neutron collider at some point. So right now we're doing biospheres, cloning center. You can grow one. And see if we're seeing a colony ship. Okay, that's not very threatening. So there's a fleet there. It's kind of on a defensive posture. If they join these fleets, then that's going to be like 7,000 points. I am not worried too much. You're gonna come up there. The last fleet is just a space dragon, right? Okay. So next turn we'll get into our home system and we can repair the fleet.
Awaiting your confirmation to engage trade proceedings.
I still don't want this. I think as soon as I get a non-aggression pact with them, they'll spawn out their colony ships and do stuff. They are afraid of me, so they can stay in there and kind of just be my trading partner, and that'll be fine. Hydroponic farm up here is fine. Leave you to it. Government support facility, also fine. I do want to build a colony ship somewhere. You're doing the starbase. I'll let you get on with that. You're doing pollution cleanup for a couple of turns. And then what? Then trade goods, I guess. You need to grow 2 more. You can do it like that. It's okay. So there's a Saurus in production here. And it seems okay. Let me just have a look and see how many Sauruses we do have in production now. You have grown, so come down there. And leave that guy there. That's fine. You have grown as well. You are halfway done on your population. Just leave it. And nothing new here, I suppose. No and no. It'd be annoying if this one comes through now. Okay. So you are out of there. What does it take to upgrade a Raptor? 1100. That's including the battle parts, obviously. And a Saurus 1. 500. Okay. That's alright. So, a cruiser. I think what I'll do is I'll take my 2 cruisers here and send them through there. They got quick, right? They could do it in 1 turn because they have the new engines. So that's wonderful. Now, colony ships. I need 1 here. And I need that because otherwise, sooner or later, someone's going to sneak a colony ship in. And that would be very annoying. And I also wanted to check how many Sauruses I have in production. 1. Only the 1 in Fakar, which is a pretty good place to do it in. Yeah, only in Fakar. Good. So let's do a colony ship in some place where we are in max population like the bounty system, which is doing trade goods. So that's actually perfect. It's also fairly close to where I wanted to go. So you do that, and then you do trade goods after that. Like so. 5 turns, and then you can regrow your pop and go back to trade goods. That will be fine. So the 1 Saurus we're producing in Fakar will bring us to the cap. So at that point we only want to upgrade our existing ships. It ran away again. The scout ship should die. As a matter of principle. There. And oh, this episode is running long. So I'm gonna take a break here. And next time, in next video, we will be upgrading more ships. And hopefully finding a way to assault the Oculus system. See you again very soon.